Going on YouTube? This your boy Atruckernamedjay, checking in, man. It is Friday. I haven't done a video all week. My apologies. It has been a rough week though, man. It has been a very, 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 very rough week here at MBI Trucking for me. It's just been a lot going on. I haven't made over $200 all week. Well, off of loads. With the breakdown pay that I should be receiving, I should still be okay. But it's just been, throw the whole week away, man. Throw the whole freaking week away. Monday we came in, and I can't remember if anything happened Monday. That's how much stuff has happened this week. But I think I only did 5 loads Monday, so I made $200. Tuesday was horrible. I had 3 different trailers at 3 different times. Broke down on me. I think the first trailer, which was an ash trailer, that one was the airbag exploded, from my understanding, if I understood the mechanic correctly. The second one, I was on the interstate. I believe that one, the brakes needed adjustment, if I remember correctly. The third one, which was like later in the day, I think that happened about like 6:30 in the afternoon. Same thing, brakes needed to be adjusted. And I just, it was just rough, man. Like, it was tough. Like Tuesday, I was ready to y'all know how I do. You know what I mean? Like Tuesday, I was legit ready to call it quits. Like, I'm gonna be 100. I was frustrated, man. I was very, very frustrated, because I'm just like, man, why is this happening to me? I'm doing my pre-trips. I'm inspecting these trailers and these trucks every time I get in and out of them. Why is this breaking down this much on me? And I know that this looks away to the company, you know what I'm saying? And I just couldn't understand why this was happening. And so, Tuesday evening when I got off, man, I didn't get off work until like almost 7:30 on Tuesday, and only made $160 in loads. Now the breakdown pay, I'm sure, will make up for that. At least I hope it does. But I already got in my mind not to expect more than $800 gross next week for this week. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to come in tomorrow on Saturday, but I actually got one of the guys to switch shifts with me. Shout out to Ray. So he switched shifts with me. So I'm gonna take his weekend next weekend. He gonna take mine this, because my whole thing is, man, when it comes to working them 6 days, it's just something mentally about working an extra day or doing anything extra when you're not making as much money. Some people will say, oh, well, you can make up some money. Like, nah, I'm cool with that. Like, if I'm working 6 days a week, I gotta be grossing over $1,600, $1,700. Like, I just have to be. It's just a mental thing for me, because I'm giving up a Saturday, you know what I'm saying? So I just asked Ray if he would switch with me, and he did, you know what I'm saying? So salute to him for that. But yeah, man, it's just, that what happened Tuesday. The Wednesday, I had to call out because of an abscess I had in my mouth. Man, I went to the emergency room in the morning. They drained the abscess. They told me my blood pressure was high. My blood pressure was 230 over 118, which is crazy high. And I don't know if it was because of the pain, because of all the pain medication I took. It was all bad. Like, it was all bad, you know what I mean? And I left there. They sent me to the dentist. I went to the dentist in Hampton. The dentist wouldn't even touch me because my blood pressure was so high, because their thing was I was at stroke level. So if I would have had anything happen to me while they was working on my tooth that I was trying to get pulled, because I had an abscess and I had a real bad cavity, and between the both of them, the pain was ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? The emergency room did give me a bunch of antibiotics, some hydrocodone, which I'm scared to take that shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't taken any of my pain medication yet. The antibiotics seem to be doing the trick, but they told me with that hydrocodone, they said if you ain't gonna take them, bring them back to us, or turn it into the Hampton Sheriff Office, but do not just give them away, because I guess them the joint dudes be popping pills and getting high off. So I'm gonna be careful with those. I'm not taking. I don't foresee me taking those through the work week. Those would be like on the weekend if the pain, of course, if the pain comes back. But I'm gonna hold on to them until I get rid of this tooth or fix it. But anyway, so yeah, and then so That then it sent me back to the emergency room, and they asked me, had I taken my blood pressure medicine. Of course, I told them I didn't that day because I didn't know if I could mix my blood pressure medication with the pain medicine. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not a pill popper, so I don't know what you can mix, what you can't mix, and shit like that. So they gave me some medication for my blood pressure, which is the same thing that I have, and it really was just stressing to me, my weight and my health, even though I came in there for the pain. I'm sure the pain was the cause of it being that high. It was a serious situation, man. I saw 3 different medical professionals in the course of 6 hours on Wednesday, man, and it was just all bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got home Wednesday, and I had to sit down. I had to make a decision, man, because I'm just like, yeah, it was, mainly I went there mainly because of the abscess in the tooth, but seeing my blood pressure that high and, just thinking about my health, man, I'm supposed to be a lot better with my health than I have been. I'm supposed to be truckers getting fit, not fat, and it's just like I came local and thinking that I would do better with it, and I haven't been disciplined. So I was just disappointed in myself, man, and then just like it was just more frustrating on top of the frustrations that I already had from work. So it was rough, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. It was really rough. But what I decided to do on Wednesday, man, I decided to reach out to a personal trainer.
We had personal trainer, Body by JG, getting ready to get started. Get this workout in, man. Time for a change, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I decided to reach out to a personal trainer for me and the old lady. Shut up, D-Raj. And take a different approach, man. And my thought process was, because I've got a lot of mixed reviews about it. A lot of people saying you don't need a personal trainer, you just need to do it on your own. Some people saying, that's good. The way I looked at it is, man, the stuff I've been trying to do on my own just hasn't been working. That's just me being 100 with myself. Yeah, some people could say it's because I haven't been as disciplined as I should been, but at the end of the day, it's not been working, period. So I got to try a different course of action, man. And, so I've invested money into it now, you know what I mean? I gave him a great deal of money to start, and I'm probably going to end up paying him a great deal of money to finish. And just like, me and him talked last night, it's a guy by the name of Body by JG. He's out of Hampton, 15 years in the industry as far as fitness and stuff. He's actually so funny because we was there last night for like 2 hours, and we was talking more so about him starting at YouTube than us working out, because we just went last night for the measurements and stuff. So he measured our chests, measured our arms, thighs. I gotta go to the YMCA to weigh myself because his scale wasn't big enough for me. I know somebody gonna make a joke out of that, but it is what it is. I'm comfortable with it. So I'm gonna go to the YMCA probably tomorrow morning, weigh myself, and send him that weight so that we can track progress. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do his 12-week course, man. It's a 12-week transformation course. I'm gonna have different videos up here about it, so you guys can watch. I'll be posting on my Facebook and Instagram as well, and tagging him in it, and hopefully it's some type of motivation for somebody, or we're just gonna see what's gonna happen, man. Because like I said, at the end of the day, what other choice do I have? What's the alternative? Keep doing what I've been doing, which is barely nothing, and then die in another year or 2 years or whatever? It's like, nah, man. So, but that happened on Wednesday. I made that decision. And then I came in Thursday, which was yesterday. First thing in the morning, man, I got back in the 1460 truck, which was the truck that I broke down 3 times with on Tuesday. And started driving it. Something felt funny with it, but I just couldn't figure it out until I got loaded. And then I tried to drive, and the truck wouldn't go no goddamn well. I'm talking about, it felt like the brake was still on, even though the brakes was pushed in. And I called my manager. I was like, hey, man, it's just something ain't adding up. Something don't feel right. They came and looked at it. Come to find out, it was something going on with the brakes on the truck. So I was like, man, of course, none of this stuff I've been blamed for. None of this stuff I would have caught on a pre-trip or anything to that nature. So, none of this is my fault. But it got to a point where I had to sit for like 2-3 hours. Actually, like 4 hours it almost was before I delivered my first load on yesterday. But I still was able to, get moving, and did 5 loads on yesterday. And now here we are today. Came in this morning, it was so interesting because when I turned that truck in yesterday, I hopped in another truck and did ash. But then come to find out that truck PTO was fucked up. So I made it work, you know what I'm saying? With, you know, shout out to Ray again. Ray showed me a way to make it work. And I made it work for the day. But once I turned it at the end of the shift, I told maintenance, like, look, man, I've been having this I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Come to find out, the PTO burnt up on the truck. So I'm like, yeah, they said it was smoking 2 days before. So I'm like, man, so, you know, when I came into work this morning, I didn't even know if I was going to have a truck. You know, and truth be told, if he would have sent me home, I would not have been mad. But you know, they made it work. I'm back in the truck, but I'm just doing trash today instead of ash. So it's all good, man. We're gonna make it work. I could be upset, which I was. I could, you know, blame people, you know, whoever. But what does that give me? You know what I'm saying? This is part of being a company driver. This is part of being, I ain't gonna say part of being local. This is just truck driving, man. It is what it is. But like my terminal manager, Alan, broke it down to me. He was like, man, you done had it back like 2 weeks, but look at the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? He said, you ain't been here long, but, you know, try to look at the full, you know, 4 months, 5 months. This is kind of the same thing D-Rosin told me. You know, think about, you know, the check, your last couple of checks, you know, the checks that allows you to take your family on vacation and look at the debt that you've been paying off and the things. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you just got to start weighing the positive with the negative. You know what I'm saying? And when I do that over the last like 3 months, I still say the positive outweigh the negative. You know what I'm saying? I'm still home every night, which, you know, some people might not agree with, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still able to do a lot of the things that I want to do. So it's just like, it's been a rough week, but what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, had I started looking at other companies? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Had I reached out to other companies? Maybe. But when you come to the realization of, you going to go to these, you can leave, you go to another company. What's to say you ain't going to deal with the same shit there? You know, you may go there and you may have perfect running equipment, but you ain't getting paid as much or you ain't home as much. So it's just like, man, you got to pick your poison. You got to find what you want to do. You got to find your lane. You just got to stick with it, man. Through the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's why with this video ain't so much bashing a company. This ain't about talking about nobody. It's just showing you the real of what can go on out here, man. I'm a company driver. I done broke down all week, but I ain't really lost no money. Well, I lost money, but it ain't cost me no money. Let me rephrase. If I was on a route, this would be costing me money. As a company driver, I may lose a couple dollars, but for every great week you have, man, you gotta have a bad week. That's just the balance of life, how the universe works. You know what I mean? That's the way I just look at it. That's the way I'm gonna carry it. There's no other way to carry it, because I can't walk around mad all the time. I'm gonna walk around mad at my manager, walk around mad at my coworkers. You know, I have a miserable work situation that'll put me in, coming in not speaking, and it's like, no, man. Life just depends on how you choose to look at it, how you choose to react to it, how you choose to move forward. You know what I mean? That's just how I look at it. So I just try to I look at it more positively. It's just that simple, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do these trash loads today. Make as much money as I can. I'm going to take the weekend off. And we going back to the personal trainer on Saturday. Saturday morning at 10 a.m. I'm going to start doing videos of that for you guys to show you the different workout routines. I'm going to work on my eating habits. We're supposed to start a detox on Saturday. He's going to give us for free. So we're just going to see what happens, man. You know, you got to try new stuff, man. When something, as far as my weight goes, when things aren't happening the way you want them to happen, you got to just try to switch it up, man. That's all. It's like switch. And even with this local gig, man, because, you know, in the past when stuff like this happened, I just hightailed it out the company. But I'm trying to switch it up. Like, okay, I'm a weather the storm right now. You know what I'm saying? This can't be happening by accident. Maybe this is training me for something, molding me for something later on down the line. So I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna not make it an emotional decision, impulsive decision. I'm gonna just be cool and do the mature thing. You know what I mean? Which is keep making it happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a little long video, but I ain't made a video all week, so I kind of want to just give you guys a quick update. I'm definitely gonna start doing more separate videos on each individual things, like, you know, things here at MBI, you know, my fitness journey for sure, and go in further detail on what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to show you guys the diet plan that has been given to us, the detox, and just how everything's going to go. You know what I'm saying? and I think that I'll be able to record while we're working out, because the guy Body by JG, he's going to try to start doing tips and stuff on YouTube and motivational videos, and I'm even going to see if he can start giving out information that's more specific to truck drivers, that maybe he can put out videos on stuff that you can do in your truck, just different things like that. I'm gonna talk to him about it as I help him try to get his YouTube up and running, man. It's all about networking and building and helping the people, man. That's all it's about. So, but as always, man, stay safe, stay positive for damn sure, and what I say, stay safe, stay positive, and stay productive. God Family Trucking, we go. And look, man, I just want everybody to know, everybody who said getting a personal trainer wasn't a smart idea, shut the fuck up. Yeah, that nigga worked me so goddamn hard, dog. Pause. Oh my God, man. Like, I know it's the first day, but whoo, it was crazy, man.